Hello and welcome to Graphic Online's News in Brief. In the headlines, WAEC reschedules physics and business management WASSCE papers. 11 schools being monitored by WAEC for attempts to cheat. Reverend Owusu Bempah granted 200,000 Cedi bail. GIADEC partners Rocksure Int to develop Nyinahin-Mpasaaso bauxite mine. Water supply to areas affected by Weija plant shutdown to be restored on Friday. And graphic science MOU with Metro TV to enhance sports development dialogue. News in Brief is brought to you by.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
And now the news in brief. The Physics and Business Management examination in the ongoing West African Senior School Certificate examination, which should have taken place today, have been rescheduled. This follows a tip that the papers leaked. The West African Examination Council says it will announce a new date and time for the two papers.
Then rescheduling of Physics 2 and 1 and Business Management 2 and 1 papers. The office has rescheduled the Physics 2 and 1 and Business Management 2 and 1 papers originally scheduled for today, Wednesday, 15 September 2021. A new date for the rescheduled papers will be communicated in due course. However, Auto Mechanics 2 and 1 will be administered today, 15 September 2021 at 2 p.m. as scheduled.
Meanwhile, WAEC says it is closely monitoring some 11 schools said to have made attempts to cheat during the examination. The head of the Test Administration Division of WAEC, Mr. George Nyinahin-Mpasaaso, named the 11 schools at a press briefing in Accra today.
The following schools, in respect of which papers were received on intents to cheat, are being closely monitored and evidence to validate the claims. Then the schools are Owusu Senior High Technical School located at Owusu, and Law Afianyagba Senior High School at Afianyagba, Tepa Senior High School at Tepa, Yeji Senior High Technical School at Yeji, King David College at Somenya, Adu College, Sunyani, Christ the King Senior High School of WASSCE, Modern Senior High School Pong, and another Modern Senior High School at Kintampo, Oyoko Methodist Senior High School, Glo Agogo Senior High School.
The head pastor of the Glorious Word Power Ministry International, Reverend Owusu Bempah, after spending 3 days in police custody, regained a brief freedom on Wednesday. This followed the granting of a bail in the sum of 200,000 cedis by the Accra High Court.
Reverend Owusu Bempah had earlier been remanded for 1 week by the Accra Circuit. He has been charged for threatening to kill the self-acclaimed evangelist, Patricia Granting, aka Nana Grada. He, however, regained his freedom to go spend time in his own home after the court upheld an appeal by his lawyer, Gary Nimakumafo, against a decision of an Accra Circuit Court not to grant him bail.
A 4-project agenda to help develop Ghana's aluminium industry has been launched. The project was launched by President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo.
The project will see the Ghana integrated aluminium industry joining hands with mining firm Rocksure Int as a strategic partner. 2 of the projects consist of building a mine at Nyinahin-Mpasaaso and a refinery in the Ashanti region. The other 3 projects are the expansion of an existing mine at Awaso and building of a refinery, the development of a mine at Cedi, a second mine at Nyinahin-Mpasaaso, and the building of a refinery, and the modernization and expansion of the Valco smelter. President Akufo-Addo, speaking at a ceremony to launch the projects, expressed confidence the partnership will be productive.
Our people have high expectations of what they expect us to deliver with these projects over time. I'm happy to announce that GIADEC has completed the selection of a strategic partner for Project 2, which is the development of a mine at Nyinahin-Mpasaaso with a refinery. This is a significant development and one that brings us closer to realizing our plan. Rocksure International, a wholly owned Ghanaian company, is that strategic partner.
The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation, Mr. Michael Ansa, said Rocksure International was selected after a rigorous exercise.
Our strategy is to partner with private sector to attract significant investment into this critical area of our economy. GIADEC launched a 3-round investor engagement process from March 2019 to select our partners. The competitive and transparent process, which was advertised broadly, was rigorous and thorough. As you've heard, it attracted well over 30 companies, 39 to be precise. And we even held investor engagement meetings here in Accra. And at that point, this was effectively the capital of bauxite mining globally.
Residents in Western Accra who have been without water supply since the shutdown of the Weija treatment plant will have water flowing through their taps by Friday.
The Weija plant, which was shut down on Monday, September 13, was to allow engineers of the Ghana Water Company Limited undertake repair works on its main 900mm transmission pipelines. According to the managing director of the company, Dr. Clifford Brymer, the repair works included replacing faulty valves on the main 900mm transmission pipelines and repairing leakages within the supply area. He says the repair works will be completed on Wednesday, September 15, after which test runs will be done and then proceed to supply water to the communities. Dr. Brymer was speaking when the Minister of Sanitation and Water Resources, Ms. Cecilia Dapaah, led a team to inspect the repair works.
We need to be able to record quickly the volumes of water that we're turning out into the system. There's work that as part of it, we've changed some valves. We have some of our treatment plants that are unable to get to the capacity that we want because you push the water and the water comes back. There's always overflow. So instead of the treated water to get into the customers, it flows out. So we have to replace them also. And so these are the activities here. The treated water that was supposed to go to the people are leaking into the river. And there's the need for us to, but we have to do troubleshooting to realize that it leaks into the river.
Sanitation Minister Ms. Cecilia Dapaah, during the tour, commended the engineers for working on schedule while urging the Ghana Water Company to begin processes to demolish structures encroaching upon their lands. She says the demolition will allow for expansion and repair works to be done smoothly.
All these people encroaching on the site, you report, and then we can take action before they build story buildings on our land. On our land, meaning belonging to all Ghanaians. We need to protect our water bodies, and especially these machines. Look at all of them working assiduously to make sure we have enough water. And then, if you come and build here, for instance, you are not helping the situation.
The Graphic Communications Group Limited has agreed with Metro TV to organize a quarterly forum to dialogue on issues affecting the sports industry. The two organizations signed a memorandum of understanding in Accra today.
The maiden edition of the Graphic Sports Metro TV Forum is scheduled to take place on September 18 at the Metro TV premises. At the signing of the MOU, the Managing Director of Graphic, Mr. Atuafo, said the company looks forward to using the forum to champion the country's sports agenda. He therefore called on corporate entities to support the initiative to help address the challenges facing Ghana's sports industry. The forum will bring together stakeholders who will discuss and provide solutions in that regard.
Sports, as we are taught, develops perseverance. And we hope that out of this partnership, we are going to put forth leadership and thought leadership ideas that would enable us influence policy and help shape resource engineering and support for all the sporting fraternities across this land.
The Managing Director of Ignite Media Group, owners of Metro TV, Mr. Kayode Akintemi, said the initiative will help make Ghanaian athletes a powerhouse as well as open the eyes of athletes and administrators beyond the continent.
The issue for us will consistently be, what can we do to make sure that sports in Ghana, we discuss it, we highlight the challenges, we discuss the solutions, we come up with solutions and design those solutions in such a way that the key stakeholders will be in a position to just go ahead and implement them. And that is the essence of this sports forum that we have put together.
Thank you for watching. We will see you again tomorrow with another edition of News in Brief. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. And for more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at Graphic GH. I am Enoch Dafa Frimpong.
Subscribe now.